everyone, it's Bree. I'm back with another scrapbook process video for the Shimmerz Paints Color Kits team, and I am working with the gorgeous June 2021 color kit, and I have it all on my desk, and I'm going to briefly go through everything that you get in the kit. The first one is a Vibes, and it's called Elfin Magic, and it's this really pretty green. We also get a Spritz in Sapphire, which it's this gorgeous blue. And the Spritz, they do have a little bit of shimmer, not as much as Vibes, but they do have some shimmer. Now, we also get another Spritz, and this is brand new, and it's an exclusive color, and it is called Powder Puff. I think that's what it's called. Let me see. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure. It's called Powder Puff. We also get a Creamies in Grapefruit. And we also get another Creamies in Strawberry Fields. Now, Strawberry Fields is probably one of my recent favorites. It's a really pretty pink, and I love it. So the deal with Creamies, they do come in a paint pot dry. You just have to add water to activate it, and they're good to go. We do also get a set of Oh My Heart dots. We also get these watercolor little pieces. There's 2 butterflies, 2 hearts, and then this little tag that has summer cut out of it. So, and it's really thick, so you could just spray the paint on and it won't warp that much. All right, the the cut file that we get is called Sunshine in My Pocket. And what I have done here is in my Silhouette software, I've cut it twice, just the normal cut file. And then what I did was I went ahead and released the compound path for the letters and moved them down and offset them. That way I could paint on them and use the letter pieces to back my cut file with. So I'm just being really basic here. I didn't do anything too crazy. I did think about adding some modeling paste through a stencil directly onto my letters and then painting on them, but I really didn't want to add too much texture because I did want to paint them, but then I also wanted a background. So I just thought, let's just highlight the colors and simply paint the letters to the cut file, and that's what I did. So, you know, you could, if you wanted the colors more deep, you can add different you can paint them multiple times. So you can paint them, let it dry, and then paint them again. But I did want it more on the softer side, and I did go back and forth as to what collection I would choose for this color kit, because to me, it matches several of the new collections right now. To me, it matches the new Reaching Out collection by Jen Hadfield, and then also matches the Sunkissed collection from Coco Vanilla. And I'm sure it matches, like, you could even go with Oben Marshall's Buenos Dias collection as well. And I did even think about using the Brave and Bold collection by Amy Tangerine. So lots of possibilities, lots of fun. I just decided to go with the Coco Vanilla Sunkissed collection because I've had it and I have not had a chance to use it. So that's what I chose, and I had a lot of fun with this one. Now, all I'm doing here is painting my background, just super simple. I was going kind of with the cut file since it's the Sunshine in My Pocket, and it makes me think of that song from Trolls, right? Isn't that right? I think the Justin Timberlake song. I think it's from Trolls. I don't know. I just keep singing it. I don't know if that's the right lyrics or not, but isn't it like I got the good soul in my feet? So anyway, yeah. So this cut file was so fun. So all I did was I took the new Powder Puff spray as well as the it's a Spritz, I'm sorry. Powder Puff Spritz and the Sapphire Spritz, and just loosely sprayed them on, added some water, did some splatters. Super simple. I just wanted something for my cut file to pop off of, and yeah. So I also pulled out these little pieces that I went through briefly in the beginning of my video, and I just added the color onto my little glass mat and smushed the pieces down. Now, the butterflies ended up being my favorite ones, so that's the ones I only used one. So that's the one that I used on my layout, and what I'll do is I'll just stick these other pieces in my stash and incorporate them into some future layouts. So lots of fun. I like the fact that they do have the hole punched into them, and you'll see what I did with it here in just a second. So I added some splatters to those hearts, and I finished that up. So here are the letters completely painted and dried. I did leave it on my mat to help minimize the warping. You don't have to do that if you don't mind the warping. But it doesn't mess up my mat, especially because I don't add too much liquid onto my letters. I just, kind of paint them, and I don't do different, several coats. I just do one. I did do 2 on the green because I wanted the green to pop a little bit because it's such a pretty green. All right, so here is an up-close shot of my background. Like I said, it's super simple. I just wanted something, like I said, to be underneath my cut file. Now, I did paint the middle word that says sunshine using a Vibes in mustard seed, and that was from my stash. I wanted the sunshine word to pop a little bit, and so that's why I chose yellow. Okay, so here is where I am pulling a couple pattern papers from that collection, and like I've mentioned in probably a lot of my videos where I use a new collection, I struggled with embellishing because I've never used this kit and I was diving into it for the first time. You know, I'm really not familiar with it. I haven't really gone through it multiple times, so I'm still kind of figuring out what, the elements are in the kit and, like the patterns of the pattern paper. So yeah, it did take me a little bit of time to figure out what I was going to use. But like I said earlier about that butterfly, what I did was I strung a little bit of white thread through that hole, and then I tied it to the N in the sunshine word and had it dangle so that I could attach it to my photo. So it's just fun. Maybe I should have added the other butterfly, but to me, I just wanted that one, and I thought it was cute how I have him dangling from my cut file. So now I'm going to throw in my dots and kind of find 3 different spaces. I do like to use all 3 on my layouts. So I use those first, or I put those down first, and then I build my embellishment clusters off of them. I did want a diagonal design. That's why I do have my cut file tilted on the diagonal, and that's why I did my mixed media that way. And then because I wanted to tear into the papers, on the top left and bottom right, and have, the whole diagonal look going. I did layer up some of the floral ephemera from the kit. I'm going in with some of these wood buttons. And I did add some tangled thread under the rest of the dots, and I think that's it. I am going to add a little bit of the strawberry fields, like some splatters, as well as the Elfin Magic vibes. I wanted a little more color and not just the blue. Yeah, I just wanted some splatters. And then I do add a couple of phrase stickers down at the bottom. And like always, I will add journaling off camera because honestly, I'm not a fan of my handwriting, and I don't like putting my head in the camera. So yeah, I usually add private journaling off camera. So yeah, there is my final layout. I love this cut file. It was so fun. This kit is beautiful. There's so many different collections that would match it. I hope I've inspired you in some way today. If you are going to go to the Shimmerz paint store, don't forget, put my name in the comment section and they'll send you a free order. But thanks again for commenting, watching, and subscribing, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.